Welcome to the NaFF11 exclusive preview of the 2011 Nashville Film Festival, running April 14th through the 21st at Regal Green Hill Cinema. I'm your host, Meredith Weiss, and we're thrilled to spotlight a few of the films featured in the Music Films Music City competition at this year's festival. Our first film, It's About You, is a personal journey film about singer-songwriter John Mellencamp. It was made during his summer 2009 tour with Bob Dylan and Willie Nelson. Mellencamp also recorded his new album in 3 historical locations during the month-and-a-half tour.
But we can't, it's lost on us.
Is there a relationship in music similar?
No.
Painting.
No.
Honesty in painting.
Well, there's always honesty in everything.
1.5 months, 10,000 miles, and a load of maybes later, here it is. Words stolen from hip pocket journals. Images teased out of Super 8 and still cameras. A tale of discovery, father and son. The war for our souls, the future of America and of our past. Other epic themes. And, oh, I almost forgot. Music. Some kick-ass, badass music.
Our next film, Wish Me Away, is the poignant story of Shelley, a country music star who in 2010 came out as openly gay. Emerging from a life of hiding, she exposes her truth to her family, fans, and the country music world. Over a 2-year period, the filmmakers follow her process as she reveals more and more of her inner story while capturing its impact on the outside world.
I don't really have a memory in my life that doesn't include that dream inside of me of being a country music singer.
I don't know, she was maybe 4 or 5 years old. She would sit on the can and sing Loretta Lynn songs. And she couldn't even touch the floor. She'd sit there and wave her legs and, hey, Loretta.
She always wanted to make music. She always knew she wanted to go to Nashville.
My mom really wanted it for herself, but realized she wasn't in a package that it could happen. You know, I mean, my mom had acne and crippling polio and all this other stuff, and she's antisocial. And so she knew that there was just no chance of that happening for her. So she planted a seed in Shelley and got it to grow.
In Music from the Big House, Ritaxie, an award-winning recording artist, takes a pilgrimage to the birthplace of the blues, Louisiana State Maximum Security Penitentiary, also known as Angola Prison. She never imagined that her love for the blues would lead her to raise the roof in a collaborative jailhouse performance with inmates serving life sentences for murder, rape, and armed robbery.
My picture was that this was the place where, some blues music had been recorded, and, there were musicians in this place. Historically, there were, recordings from the 40s and 50s, maybe even earlier. And, that it seemed that a lot of musical inmates passed through here. Robert Pete Williams, Hogman Maxey, Freddie Fender, and Leadbelly were here. The story is legendary that at Angola, Leadbelly played for the governor and was pardoned and released.
Our next film is Everyday Sunshine, the story of Fishbone. From the shifting fault lines of Hollywood fantasies and the economic and racial tensions of Reagan's America, Fishbone rose and became one of the most original bands of the last 25 years. With a blistering combination of punk and funk, they demolished the walls of genre and challenged the racial stereotypes and the political order of the music industry and of the nation.
I think what's kept us together is the music, man. We like playing the music. While some of the other band members from the original lineup have dropped off and they haven't had faith in the dream, we still have a faith in this dream. We survived the nightmare of the whole breakup of the band, so we haven't died yet. We got out the grave and kept on walking.
It was always the band that was trying to accommodate everybody's vision.
I wish every day the sun would shine.
And we had this idea that we could be a pure democracy. But looking back, god damn, it was a lot of work dealing with everybody.
Our last spotlighted film spent 6 years in the making. Bob and the Monster follows outspoken indie rock hero Bob Forrest through his life-threatening struggle with addiction to his transformation into one of the most influential and controversial drug counselors in the U.S. today.
Hollywood in 1981 was the place where people were mad to live, mad to talk, crazy for everything, wanting of everything.
I was going to LA City College, but to me it was the school was in the way of doing what I wanted to do, which was drink and go out and have fun and be around music and be around writers and poets and junkies and hookers. And so I did that. I wrote poetry and I managed a bookstore.
I wanted to be around those people that Bukowski and Chandler wrote about. There was so much pulling me to all this. Like there's this part in Kerouac on the Road where he says, and they danced down the street and I shambled after them, as I've been doing my whole life after people who interest me. Because the only people for me are the mad ones. The ones that are mad to live, mad to talk, mad to be saved, desirous of everything at the same time. The ones that never yawn or say a commonplace thing, but burn, burn, burn like fabulous yellow Roman candles, exploding like spiders across the stars.
This was just a small preview of the many films featured in the Music Films Music City competition. For a full list and to view film trailers, check showtimes, and purchase tickets, be sure to visit NashvilleFilmFestival.org. Thank you for watching our 2011 preview of the Music Films Music City competition, and we hope to see you at this year's festival.